was trying to flap my wings, create a butterfly effect, but instead I'm feeling smashed.
Yeah,
like
BlackNerdNinja, Eugene, Willis.
I used to get no respect while I was in the danger field, but then I practiced in the danger room and honed in on my skills.
Let go.
Cause I feel as if there's no way out. Close my eyes, open my mouth, and try to scream, but people look like, what is all the fuss about? Or maybe they don't look at all. They just want me to fall and crawl. I can't go back, so fuck it. I chose to evolve. Guess all my problems are solved. It's like the government call. Right before they flip the switch when they sending you off. This life is cold, where's my scarf? Protect my neck and my heart. Cause these vicious blood suckers know that that's exactly where to start. Already felt the sharp pain delivered by your friend. They'll suck you dry while you ain't looking and disappear in the wind.
We back.
Reap the seed that I sow. Forgive me, Father, I have sinned.
The act of distracting, the condition of being distracted.
Yeah.
Distractions.
Come on.
Extreme mental or emotional disturbance.
Distractions.
Shout out to Starbucks. Let's get it.
An interruption and an obstacle to concentration.
Distractions.
Hopefully they'll sponsor us one day, right?
That distracts.
Distractions.
Yeah.
My focus is often where my hope is. If I leave myself open, it can be devoured by locusts. And no, I'm not joking. If I stay along in the hopeless abyss, through the mist is my reflection. Now what sorcery is this? Now I'm pissed, but that anger leads me further to the dark side. My fear of wasted time turn that anger. Guess Yoda was right. Never do I want to witness the death of a star. Never will I let something small just blow me apart. No time to restore. Gotta stay sharp like darts. If any problems while I'm riding, I just pick up the parts. But why the sky so dark? With clouds pulling apart. Why the rain just start? I gotta find a resort to float me away from dangerous waves. People in the menacing ways. I made it through, but not unscathed. So I just lost a few days, and I'm not sure what happened. I'm just tired of these diverse, strategically placed distractions.
The act of distracting, the condition of being distracted.
Roll Dynamo. Go check out.
Extreme mental.
Once again, I'll play your music, man, but I ain't trying to tell you what's good or bad about it. I just play it because I like to hear it. Listen to it. That's it.
Interruption and an obstacle to concentration.
Distractions.
Yeah.
Something, especially in amusement, that distracts.
Distractions.
And that's it.
Are you a filmmaker or a content creator?
Let me disconnect that. I ain't even supposed to be connected right there no more. I promise we're going to do better. And y'all, we are back in the building. We are back in our new location. We are at Creative Space, located in Athens, Georgia, 2500. Hopefully I said that right, y'all. Hopefully I said that right. I always mess that part up. But anyway, Athens, Georgia, West Broad Street. If you want to come book a session, book a remote session, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, we can do it. So we back. Sorry we took off a little bit. Whether y'all cared or didn't care, we took off a little time just so we can get in this new location. I am Eugene BlackNerdNinja Willis. I'm gonna give myself an applause for that, just for being who I am. And we hope everybody's doing wonderful and well out there. That's pretty loud. That's pretty loud. Let me turn that down, y'all. I feel like I'm giving myself I'm hyping myself up too much. Let's try it again. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope your life is good. Hope you haven't screwed up too much. If you have, try to get it back. It's going to be hard to get it back, but try to get it back. I just wanted to come in today, right now, and just talk about, changes, man. When we got this opportunity to come into this new space and do some new things, usually I'd be like, man, I don't need no brick and mortar, and then having a bad taste of working with other individuals and putting all my energy and all these other different things and times. I know you guys have done it yourself out there. So when I got the opportunity to do this, it was something like pretty much stepping out of that comfort zone. It reminded me of when I first got the chance to go on tour. To go down to Knoxville. It was one of those moments, one of those defining moments like, hey, either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Put your money up or shut up. That's what it came down to. Put your money up or shut up. So when this opportunity came available, with me and a few friends linked up. I'm not gonna say no names, just a simple fact. I'm rude like that, and it's none of your business. So anyway, the opportunity came available. You know what? We're going to do it. We're going to just try and see what happened, man. Because, worst case scenario, we done bet on everybody else and where everybody else at, right? We done did it for everybody else, where everybody else at, right? So let's put money on ourselves. We're going to talk about this independent. We're talk about doing it ourselves. We're going to talk about setting the example. We're going to talk about doing all these other things. Well, you got to get up and do that. It's not going to come to you. You got to make those opportunities for yourself. So when the opportunity came, we stepped out on it. So while we're doing this, we also got some other ventures going. I think now, when I hit 40 last year, yeah, I think it was last year or this year, one or the other. When I hit 40, it was one of those moments in time where, we really didn't expect to see 40. Like 40 was not an option. I just showed y'all see my size. Anyway, 40 was not an option, right? We had no plan of action. Like, it's sad to say, but everything was planned up to like at least maybe 35, 39, just in case, because you're still in that, keep in mind, you're still in that young bracket, as social media would say, or as the world would say, you're still somewhere in that little bracket where you still seem like you're cool. But when you hit 40, man, before you start hearing a lot of this right here, people acting like you're just supposed to die and kill over. But shout out to Gary V. I was following Gary V during that time, and he said a lot of people made the mistake, far as like as they get older, they made the mistake of saying, you know what, they didn't see themselves older. Everybody stopped literally like once the 20s, 30s, then they stopped because they like, oh, my life is gonna be over. But you gotta keep in mind, this new world, a lot of us are taking better care of ourselves. A lot of us are doing those things to get those different treatments and get those different to allow life last a little bit longer, right? So we're not out here just doing coke and just calling it a day, So we're taking the time out to work on self, to work on the body, to work on the mind, to work on the spirit. And so now when we get to 40 now, you don't look like how your grandmother used to look. Somebody like, man, he just talked about my grandmama. But I'm just saying, man, like we don't look like a lot of us, because a lot of us got pregnant in high school. That's not a shot at nobody. So a lot of us are grandparents at 40 or at 25 or at 35. I promise I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing because in my own head, I'm like, you know what? Because I see my friends' kids are about to graduate high school, or they about to go to college or whatnot. I got some guy kids, and they're like in high school. I'm a deadbeat godfather. For anybody who just wants to know, I'm a deadbeat godfather. Don't make me your godfather, because I'm not going to show up, period. I told them that. But anyway, so in my own head, I'm like, you know what? We probably should have started a little early. I probably should have got somebody pregnant in high school. I probably should have got somebody pregnant in high school. So all this would be over with. Because doing this at 40, man, doing this at 41, no, it's not what it is. No, these are all jokes. Anyway, so as I was saying, we got a chance to get this opportunity. We stepped out there. We bet on ourselves, and we just took the venture in our hand, right? And we started trekking. So I just want to inspire somebody, man, let you know it's not over. It's not over. I know you feel like it is, and you're looking at your life, and you're saying, you know what, I can't do this, I can't do that. Nah, you just need to start putting more time and energy what you're trying to do and stop lying to yourself. That's all that comes down to. You just lying to yourself. You think you're doing things, but you're not really doing those things. You're just pretending. So I say this, if you're going to do it, just go do it. Some of us have been doing this for a minute, no matter what it is. Like me, myself, I'll just say like entertainment, period. I've been doing since elementary school. Performing live since middle school, touring and all this stuff since since early 2000s, I guess, but I say that just sometimes it's okay to switch up, man. You don't have to be defined by those things. Because once I think I told y'all this before, I went to XCon. And it's a comic book convention, or con, if you like, sort of like Dragon Con. It's in Myrtle Beach. Robin invited me up. He said, "Hey man, come up. We want you guys to perform. We also want you to be able to have a vending table." Cool. Anyway, I got there, and I was just like hanging out with him. The first time I met him, I was like, "Hey man, what do you do? Like, what do you do for a living?" And he has his own comic book shop. I hope I'm not telling all that. I guess I'm just telling all your business. Sorry, man. Whatever, it's out there. Anyway, so he has a comic book shop, and he also has XCon that he does for the Boys and Girls Club. We got there, and I've never seen. I think this was like probably the first. This would be the first con I actually went to where I was a vendor and I was a performer, but in this nature. So when I got there, I got to looking at everyone. At the VIP party, you get to meet people, right? So we're doing meet and greet. We're talking to individuals, and you start finding out what people do. I think Robin, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, Rob. I can't remember. Either architect or something, or a lawyer, something like that. I can't remember. But it was something of a profession, right? It wasn't just he going to McDonald's, and you can go to McDonald's and do this too. This is just me giving an example of what you can do. and how you can expand your life. Anyway, so I went there and met him. Then I met other people who were like professionals, IT, what else? Just all from all walks of life, man. And so usually within the black community, I find that we limit ourselves due to the fact that we say at this certain point in life, it's over with. You're done. Get out of here. We won't hear nothing else from you. You ain't got nothing else to offer. We hear that a lot. But going up there, being around those individuals and just realizing these different professionals are doing these different things and they're also doing what they love, man, after that, I went back and started back collecting my comic books. That's when I got back into collecting my figurines. I started not action figures, but figurines that you put up on the wall that you don't touch, you don't open the package. That's why I started by collecting those. I started by collecting my comic books that you put in the plastic sleeve. You put it in there and you don't touch it. You read it one time, you put it up. I started by getting those because when I was a kid, man, I had a bunch of comics, man. I had like series, but once you hit like 18 within the black and brown culture, man, black and brown community, they're like, you know what? It's time to grow up. But what do you really know at 21? Like, what do you really know at 21? I didn't become grown. I'll be honest with you. I didn't become grown. I think I told you this before. I didn't become grown until like I became accountable to somebody. So I became accountable to my wife and kids. That's why I became grown. I was accountable before, but it's a different accountability when you just gotta look out for yourself and you gotta watch out for just you. That's different. But when someone is depending on you to show up with some money and to show up with these resources so that their life won't be affected by your life, that's different. That's a different accountability, man. Not too many people experience that. Not too many people want that. Which is understandable. I get it. I don't want that. Knowing what I know now, man, I would have got someone pregnant in high school and I would just stuck it out. So then that way I'll be doing like my friends are doing now. They living their best life with their money back. Well, sort of kind of their money back because you never stop paying for kids. But yeah, so besides all that, y'all can see through all that, man. I ain't got time to try to explain the common sense part of it to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's not over. This is just not over. At no point in time is not over. I have this cousin. She never had to study in school. Way smarter than me. Way smart. Well, I got this cousin. Not had. She's still alive. I'm sorry. Tasha, she's still alive. Anyway, I got this cousin. Very intelligent. To this day, still intelligent. Still has the capability to do whatever she wants. And I always admired that. Right, because me on the other hand, I just did whatever I did. I did enough to get by. I did enough to keep mom off my back, keep dad off my back, and did enough to stay out of trouble. So cross country track, did enough just to stay living in the community. Even though I did first job I got down in England, I did get I ended up meeting Madison County Police or Sheriff, and then got on probation then. But that's neither here nor there because I just call those series of bad decisions, man. Because we all go through it. Nobody's exempt for it. You're gonna make a decision that's not gonna sit well with your life. You're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that till the day we die. I'm still making poor decisions to this day. So I tell my kids that it don't even matter. It don't matter who you are. Adults make bad decisions. Kids make bad decisions. But the point is to bounce back and learn from those mistakes. So it should always be, what did you learn from that, right? So anyway, I say all that to say this once again: take accountability for your life, man. It's not over. You can do it. Whatever you're looking to do, you got to do it. Because once again, you got this right here. And if you're not using this, that's squirrel baby. If you're not using that, as far as to network, learn, to build, like you got LinkedIn. I tell you guys all the time, you got LinkedIn. You got you can get certified. Certification doesn't go by age range, so anybody can get certified. If your kids can get certified if they want to, whatever the case may be. All the certification don't matter. You just get on LinkedIn. You can get on lynda.com, and you get on that through LinkedIn, and you get some certification there, and you get some training there. You go on YouTube and just Google whatever you're looking to do. I think a lot of us now just don't want to do it. Like that's the answer I come to. Just watching people's life. When I don't want to do something, I just don't do it. People say like, well, man, I want to do this, man. I wish I could do that. We can Google how to do it, but it's going to be on you to implement that idea or that plan of action. That's going to be on you. I can't make you do nothing. I can't force you to do nothing. Like, nobody can make you do it. Like, the fact that y'all sitting waiting for somebody to come and do something for you or beg you to do something. I'm not for the beg you get active in your own life. That's stupid. That's what you do with kids. And we're not for the babysit. So you run into a lot of that now. A lot of people A lot of people done babysitting, man. A lot of people done babysitting. The thing I'm loving about the internet right now and loving about social media, you're starting to hear more stories, more horror stories of both sides. Because before, it was horror stories of just men doing this, men doing that, men doing this. They treat us like they treat like that. But now you're starting to hear accountable. Keyword, accountable, responsible adults, men saying, hey, man, this is the other side of it. So you're starting to get the other side of that. You're not just getting one half of it anymore. You see what I'm saying? So now it ain't just one side of the story. And I love the fact now that you're starting to hear these stories. And it's always been a thing. It's just the simple fact that before people weren't as open about it. Because it don't sound good telling your homeboy that, hey, man, you know what? they gonna put me through it. Because first they gonna say like, oh, you ain't got control of nothing, you're not handling nothing, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like all this stupid stuff. Nah, man. At the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna do what they want to do. Period. So you can't control nobody. You can't control nobody. So get off of that, man. So I love the fact right now that you're getting the other side of the story. You're getting the other side. You're getting a different perspective, right? Eat the fish, spit the bones out. You ain't got to take it all in, but you're having people saying like, you know what? I'm going through that too. I love when we travel and I run into another husband and wife or another family or another or just whoever, and they'll be like, and there's something that happened, like they're trying to tell the kids come on, but the kids being refusing to come, what the case may be. I just look and say, hey, man, we go through the same thing. Like, we're not different. There's no difference, man. Like, you may feel like you're going through something, but you're not going through anything different. It's the same. We all go through the same struggles. It may come in different it may manifest differently in your life, but we all go through the same struggle, man. Like, you're not special. There's nothing special about you. All you did was learn some different vernacular and some terminologies, and then you learn how to apply it to these certain different scenario and situations. But on that, you're not special. There's nothing special about you, period. So don't believe that. You're not special, period. I know you're saying like, Eugene, why you say that? Because everything I've learned from when I came out the womb, when I worked, my father taught me how to work on houses, plumbing, what else? Building rooms, what the case may be. It was a lot of hard labor, Then I went from that to working in the warehouse, where they taught me be mindful who you hang out with. besides that, forklift driving, pallet jack, how to palletize, stuff that fit that space, right? And then took those skills and we were able to apply that a little bit to other avenues in life. And then we landed a job as an accountant, so we started doing accounting stuff. That fell in the same line with doing working on my degree in general business marketing and accounting. So all that fell in together, and then went from that to IT. Officially working in IT because I was working on IT on my own device, but we started working on IT. So went from that to went from IT to then expanding in IT. So went from that to a help desk. You know what I'm saying? Like all that came from just being in these different areas, being in these different departments, just saying yes to certain situations. That's all that came from, man. But it wasn't because I was special. I just chose to learn. I just chose to better myself. I just chose to be better. That's all that came from. It wasn't because I was gifted or something like that. No, I just put the time and energy into learn mechanics of how things work. That's it. That's all you can do, man. Like, there's nothing special about you. Anybody can learn whatever you learn if they want to and they put their attention into it. A lot of us just don't want to put our time and energy into those type of things. All right? So there's nothing special about you. So once again, you're not special. So let's get that through our head. You're not special at all. And we'll be back from this commercial break.
Hey guys, if you're in need of a basket for your mother, father, or sister and brother, graduation gifts, or even t-shirts need to be made last minute, hit a classic Kimberly Creations and she can get those done for you. She's done stuff for me. She made a basket that I can give to my wife to say I'm sorry. She has created t-shirts for me, so when I went skydiving, she created a t-shirt for me. So go check her out. She's in the Athens, Georgia area. So yeah, go shop with her. Nerd.
And we're back. So yeah, you're not special at all. By no means. I know you're gonna say, you know what, Eugene? My mama told me I'm special, but she lied. My dad told me I'm special, but he lied too. My grandma, she lied. She like, ain't nothing special about you. Period. Uh, nerd reference. When Iron Man told when they were fighting in, was it Civil War? Not Civil War. I think it was Age of Ultron. Nope, it was the first Avengers. Quote me if let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. I want to say it's the first Avengers. He said Tony Stark told Captain America, everything that's special about you came out of a bottle. Come on, man. Come on, man. Everything special about you came out of a bottle. You're not special, man. That's it. That's it. So anyway, moving on for that, we're gonna put an applause on that. So as y'all see, we're in the new space and we're doing new things. I don't know, we're not really doing new things. That was just me being cliche right there. There's some things we could talk about, but I don't care to talk about those things. I'm trying to think, guys. I'm trying to think. Because y'all know I don't like to get on here and just talk about what's going on. Because we could talk about like the whole Kanye thing, but once again, that's still... Carlos Miller was on T-Pain's show, and T-Pain was telling Carlos about when he was depressed and how he was going through it, and Carlos was like, man, don't want to hear these rich ninjas problems. You're like, man, don't want to hear all that. Like, you ain't. It ain't like I'm having problems where I don't got fired, so now I got to figure something out. I got to get my life together, or even if I'm trying to make a point at work, I'm trying to stand for something, stand on some foundation. But my value gonna drop extremely. My value, far as like resources, gonna drop way down. Like it's gonna be decimated. It's gonna be gone. Right. So that's what we're talking about. That's the big difference. As I'm not knocking whatever he going through, whatever the case may be. I can see both sides of it. That's just who I am. I can make sense of both sides. And whatever it is, it ain't, he ain't in the hundreds like me. He went from 1 billion to 1 million. I think he's gonna be okay to keep doing what he's doing. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. For all y'all that's getting wound up about this, y'all have fun. Have fun, because I'm not, because at the end of that, we trying to get our resources up. So that's the problem. We too busy looking at what everybody else doing. We looking at what everybody else doing and talking about what everybody else got and trying to get what everybody else got. We are coveting what he got, what she got, what they got, what them got, right? But you ain't building that enough for yourself. Like we said earlier, you're not using your basic resources to get things for yourself, to build things for yourself. So you can't even if you can't even go to battle. If something goes south in my life, I can't call nobody because I ain't put no money in nobody's campaign. So they not obligated doing that for me. I can't call a corporation because I'm not part of the stock or giving any money or anything. So they not gonna do that for me. I can't call nobody. So I'm not going to put a lot of energy into what's going on in all these other mediums or aspects of other people's life because I'm trying to get my own resources up. I want to be able to call somebody. I want somebody to be able to call me so I can say, yeah, what you got going on? Oh, you mean when you, okay, yeah. Well, we can run that, but it's also going to be this. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to help each other out, man, but also be able to do like the Bell's bond, man. I come bond you out. But it's gonna cost you, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta worry about me coming back trying to take your house or nothing. So yeah, we gotta get our own resources, man. We got to get our own, we got to get our own. Let me make it personal. You have to get your own resources. You gotta get your own resources. That's how you're gonna be able to fight. You're not even in the game right now. You're not in the game, period, because you have no resources. You can't call nobody. If something happened in your life right now, you don't have to struggle to do a GoFundMe, do a fish fry. And once God told y'all, I don't do GoFundMes, period. I don't do GoFundMe because why? Health insurance and life insurance is too cheap right now for to be doing GoFundMe. So I don't do GoFundMes. That's on y'all, period. I don't care how you feel about it. My wife will tell you that I don't do GoFundMe because why? You should have figured it out. We got money for everything else. You got money for we got money for, I got money to go. I make it personal. I got money to go get Starbucks. Not once a week, not twice a week, but pretty much like every day of the week. But I can't find no money to invest in a vision or an idea. I got enough money to go. I just went to Kentucky to meet Robert England. I had enough money to go up there. but not to come back and invest in the vision, invest in the idea, invest in something I want to do. You see what I'm saying? We got money till we don't have money. We got the resource till we don't have resources. And then once again, I remember even if I come up short, right? I still have the skill sets to go manifest or go get money. I got enough skill sets to do that. But what we doing? We taking our money. You want to drink all your money up? Then call me. I'm telling you this because I'm telling you from experience. My brothers will tell you. Excuse me, my brothers tell you. My brothers tell you like, hey man, I used to drink all my money up, and they be like, hey man, can I get $20 for gas? They're like, man, you just got paid. Yeah, I know, but they're like, man, we just gave you 20 last week. I know, man. I just need. Or hey man, can I get let me hold 100. 100 for you just got paid yesterday. What you talking about? You see what I'm saying? We take our resources and we put them in all the wrong places. Then you be wondering why nothing's happening in your life because you're not investing in your life. And not saying you got to do that 24/7 because you still want to enjoy your life, but you got to, what they say, save some, give some, and keep some. No. Save some. No.
Curtis Barnett with Barnett Taekwondo Academy. Also, if you are looking for a dojo and you're looking somewhere to go join him. Go check him out. Kurt is very flexible and he will work with you because he wants you to be your best version of yourself. So go sign up for some kickboxing. Go sign up for some Taekwondo. Sign up for whatever. Just go take some classes because we got to be concerned about our health. We got to be on our health. And I promise you, he'll help get you in shape and defend yourself. I don't even know what that is. Just go.
Say some, give some, and spend some. Something like that. I find that quote. I'm quoting stuff and I don't even know what I'm quoting. That's sad. Anyway, but you wanna at least invest in yourself and start saving for your ideas. You gotta invest in you. You have to invest in you. Period. You gotta invest in you. No one's coming to save you. I keep telling y'all that no one is coming to save you. You got to invest in you. You got to do that. I can't do it for you. Your mama can't do it for you. Dad can't do it. You have to invest in you. You got to decide, hey, man, I got to build my resources up. And it don't have to be millions of dollars at first. Start putting $5 or $10 up. Start putting what you can up. Say what you can. Whatever is, plan out your ideal, map out your vision. Right? Once again, I told you you're not special, so you're gonna have to get on that phone and actually use it as a skill or use it as a tool to find out, get more information on what you're looking for. It's all out there. You're gonna have to say, you know what? I'm gonna go to the library today. If you don't have a phone or I'm saying this while I'm doing this on the internet. Why, if you don't have a phone or don't have internet at home, you can go to the library. Like you go to the bookstore. Go to the bookstore. Right? You have to think of a way to get out of what you're in. Like you gotta do that. Nobody can do it for you. You gotta think of a way to get out of what you're in. And once again, if you depending on what you believe in, you can be inspired and receive information. But if you don't act on the information, it don't do you no good. It don't do you no good. You can receive spiritual information, but if you don't act on the spiritual information, it don't do you no good. Once again, when this opportunity came up to be a partner in this venture, I didn't think about it. I said, you know what, let's do it. Let's do it. Because sometimes we sit around, we take too long. We just start, well, let me think about it. Maybe I'll come back around again. Maybe let me see. No, gonna map it out now. And what we have started doing since we got in this venture, right? I told my wife, you know what? I need to start putting some safeguards in place for me. So let me set up these direct deposits to these locations so I know that I have my portion covered and I can start saving up for what I want to do in the future for 2023, right? So we got to do that, man. We got to do that. That's on us. No one's going to do it for us because, once again, you're not special. There's nothing special about you. Nothing special about you. So you got to put the time energy in. You put it in on everything else. We put in on liquor. We put in on green. We put in on strippers. We put in on traveling. We put in all that. Why we can't just put in on just getting a venture? And we wonder why we can't get nowhere. To get where you're looking to go, sometimes you got to network with people and build with other people so their energy can help prevail you to where you're looking to go. And you can learn from those individuals. So it's not just about you. So you can't be selfish. You got to be teachable and you got to be able to be corrected. That's just part of the journey, man. I'm not telling you what someone told me. I'm telling you what I know and what I learned and what I experienced. And from my experience, and I was stubborn. From my experience, this is what I'm telling you, man. Do it or don't do it. It's on you. You can learn the easy way, learn the hard way. It don't matter with me. I'm just telling you, your life don't have to be like that. Your life don't have to be like that at all. It don't have to be like that at all. Your life does not have to be where you are in your life right now. It don't have to be like that, or it don't have to stay like that. But on that note, I am Eugene Willis, Black Nerd Ninja. You can find us on all podcasts. You can find us on all I said podcasts. You can follow us on all platforms. I think I could be lying about that, but we'll see. So yeah, you're not special. Get up and do something about it. And if you want to change where you're at, you're going to have to take that initiative to do it. And we're going to be out on that note, y'all. Hope you have a great week and you have a great day. And I hope you're, I'm trying to find some real quick, y'all. Y'all know how to do. I'm trying to find some. I'm trying to find this out. Okay. I usually have all this stuff prepped, but I've been moving stuff around. And that's going to be time right there, y'all. Have a great week. Have a great day. And we'll catch y'all next time. Here we go.
Keep that shit 100, 1,000, nigga.
I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 that won't hold me back, but only 5% really got my back.
Let's talk the mean spit, sling wits at y'all. Right with a mean wrist, sling dick at bars. Hop on this beam with real work that off. Till sun is up, you run this up, getting dropped back off. Right after dropping pack off, right after getting back off, right after picking up the sack, they lining up for that raw. I ran it in, race off, they lining up, no quarter sack. They know that I'm the quarterback, that's finna take
I got
off.
1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 that won't hold me back, but only 5% really got my back.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to touch Christ, and the nights become infant mice. Possibility is a room, making room, new life. How you dressing, passing the bowl, yeah, we like mice. How mice and men scratch your head, there's a head full of jargon. Go ahead, lose your head, better use caution. Reputate for your slave man, that's LARPing. Many slave owned by your lambos and coffins. I'd rather up the price, have another slice. I'm married to this independent life. Walk a mile in my shoes, I pay due, now it's time to tie Christ, 10% right.
I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 that won't hold me back, but only 5% really got my back. I got 1,000 cats rolling with me. Got like 100 that wanna give me. Got 99 that won't hold me back, but only 5% really got my back.